Hey, it's Christina. Today we'll be doing a yoga sequence for deep relaxation. So let's get started. Start in a wide-legged position, stepping your legs out wide, keeping your feet slightly turned out from your legs, from your hips. And as you're here, stand up tall and drop your chin to your chest. You can place your hands on your hips for stability. Just drop your chin to your chest for a moment. Breathe here. And now begin to rotate your head around to the right. So keeping your body stable, just circling your head around to the right. Gently, slowly, continuous movements around in a circle. Moving around to the right. And drop your chin to your chest and begin to roll your head in the opposite direction. Same concept, just to the left. Continuous, slow, gentle movement. Circling your head around, gently releasing out your neck muscles, keeping your body stable as you do so. And just come to dropping your chin to your chest and gently raise your head back up. Come now to circling your shoulders up and back. So you can drop your hands from your hips, lift your shoulders up and rotate them back. Circling them continuously up and back. Really getting into the front of your shoulders, the muscles in the front of your chest. Few more circles around. And going in the opposite direction now, rolling them up and forward. Getting into the muscles in your shoulder blades or your upper back this time as you circle them up and forward, still keeping the rest of your body stable. Few more circles, and slowly release your shoulders down. Keep your legs wide and just turn your toes to parallel. So bring your feet parallel to one another. And drop your torso down in between your legs towards the floor, bringing your hands to the ground. If you can't reach the ground, then bend your knees so that your hands can touch the ground. Or if you have access to yoga blocks or some thick books, you can put those under your hands as well. But just wherever you are, relax your torso over your legs. Breathe here as you sink that torso down, trying to get into your hips a bit more, trying to relax and calm yourself down, breathing as you stay. Begin now to shift your weight to the right, bending your right knee, coming into a lunge on the right side, so turning your torso over that right leg. You can drop your left knee down onto the floor behind you, untuck your left toe, bringing the top of your left foot to the floor, and rest here in a low lunge. If you're able to, walk your right foot out to the edge of your mat, bringing your hands towards the inner edge of your right foot, and then drop down onto your forearms. If this is too intense, just stay up on your hands here. But if you would like to get a deeper hip stretch, then stay down here on your forearms and exhale as you sink your hips down towards the floor. Gently come back up onto your hands for a moment. Walk your right foot back towards the center line of your body, and then walk it all the way to the left edge of your yoga mat. Drop down onto the outer edge of your lower leg, and come into pigeon pose. Try and bring your shin bone as parallel as possible to the front of your mat. If you can't get it to parallel, don't force anything. Just bring it slightly on the diagonal, wherever you can today. You also might want to bring some blankets, some leverage underneath your hips if you're feeling a bit lopsided or uneven. Wherever you are in this position, drop down onto your forearms, or you can walk your hands out a bit further and drop down onto your forehead. Breathe as you stretch your hips even deeper, really breathing through any discomfort, releasing out the tension from that area, coming inward, breathing deeply. Gently walk your torso back up, coming back onto your hands. Slowly roll onto the right side of your body and make your way back up to a wide-legged position. Dropping your torso down in between your legs, Prasarita Padottanasana. Notice the difference in how your hips are feeling now. You're going to come into the other side, but as of now, you're a bit uneven perhaps. Don't try and change anything, just notice the difference as you fold over. On your next in-breath, make your way over to the left side, bending your left knee, bringing your torso over your left leg and coming into a low lunge on the left. Drop your right knee down on the floor behind you, untuck your toe, come to the top of your right foot, and relax your hips down in your low lunge. If you'd like to get a bit deeper into your hips, walk your left foot out to the edge of your mat, bring your hands on the inner edge of your left foot, and drop down onto your forearms. With each exhale, wherever you are, send those hips down even further towards the floor, relaxing even deeper as you stretch, allowing the stretches to release the muscle tension from your body, making you feel more relaxed, more at ease. Gently bring yourself back up onto your hands, walking your foot back to the center, and then taking it over even further towards the right side of your mat. Drop onto the outer edge of your left leg, bringing your shin bone to as parallel as you can to the front of your mat. And if it doesn't come to parallel, don't force it there. Just set it down wherever it is. Coming into pigeon pose on the left side, drop down onto your forearms or drop down, bring your forehead to the floor, walking your hands a bit further forward. Wherever you are in pigeon, whether you don't need any blankets under your hips or you feel that you do, wherever you are here, just coming inward, getting deeper into that hip tension that you may have built up so that you can come to full relaxation. Breathing as you get into those hips, stretching your back, your legs, just staying here and calming down. Gently now roll onto the left side of your body. Swing your legs around so that you're sitting up with your legs stretched out in front of you. Feet are flexed, toes are pointed up towards the sky. You're sitting on your two sits bones at the bottom of your pelvis, not sitting on your tailbone. On your exhale now, gently fold your torso over your legs, grabbing either onto your shins, your ankles, or your feet, wherever you reach today. Finding as much length in your spine as possible as you fold over, stretching your hamstrings, breathing deeply here. And slowly now bring your torso back upright. Bend your right leg, hugging it in towards your chest, and cross it over your left. take a moment and hug that knee into your body, into your upper body. Continue to breathe deeply as you hug it inward. And if you're able to, bend your left knee in towards your hip. If you're not, just stay with it straight. Coming into a twist. Wrap your left arm around your right leg and twist around to the right, bringing your right arm behind you. With each inhale, lengthen up through your spine. With each exhale, twist even deeper than before. Keeping your hips even on the ground. Breathing as you twist. And slowly unwind, coming back to the center. Straighten your legs and switch sides. Bend your left knee, hugging it in towards your chest, and cross it over your right leg. Breathe for a moment as you hug that knee in towards your upper body. Keeping both hips even on the floor. Still sitting on your sits bones, not on your tailbone. And if you're able to, bend your right leg, hugging that foot in towards your hip. If you're not, just stay with it straight and come into a twist wherever you are. Wrapping your right arm around your left leg, bring your left arm behind you as you twist around to the left. Deeply breathing with each inhale, you're lengthening up. With each exhale, you're twisting a little bit further than before. Keeping both hips on the floor. Take one more deep breath here. And slowly unwind back to the center. Bring the bottoms of your feet to meet each other in Baddha Konasana, or bound angle pose. Bring your knees out to the side, walk your heels in as close to your hips as you can. Sit up tall, still sitting on your sits bones. And on your exhale, fold your torso over your legs, looking down towards your feet, not overly curving your spine. If you're able to, if you'd like to get in a bit deeper with your hips, bring your elbows to your knees and gently help your knees down towards the floor using your elbows as you fold over. Breathe and stretch here. With each exhale, you can try and stretch a little bit more without overly forcing anything. Use your breath. Stay for one more deep in-breath. Release it out. And slowly come back upright. Keep your knees bent and cross your legs over one another. Bring your knees in line with one another, bringing your feet to the opposite hip. Bring your arms out to the side now, sitting up tall as your legs are crossed. And turn your left palm to face behind you. Bend your elbow and bring that left hand right in the center of your upper back. Raise your right arm now and bend that elbow as well. Bring your hands to meet each other at the center of your upper back. If they don't meet each other, you can grab a strap and allow your arms to get the same stretch, except for that you'll be holding onto the strap instead of your fingers. And once you find your position here, sit up tall as you breathe into your arms, into your shoulders, into your hips. Stay here and really get into those areas of your body that need to relax the most. And just stay here and breathe deeply. Gently release your hands from each other or from your strap, straightening your legs out and switching sides. Bringing your left leg on top of your right, aligning your knees, bringing your feet to your opposite hips, sitting up tall, keeping your hips even on the ground. Bring your arms out to the side, Turn your right palm to face behind you. Bend your right elbow and bring that hand to the center of your upper back. Raise your left arm up and then bend your left elbow, bringing your hands to meet each other, and grab hold of your fingertips or a strap if you cannot reach your fingers. Everyone's different on both sides, so you might have not been able to reach your fingertips on the other side, but you can on this side. So it just depends on what your body is like at this moment. And we just need to understand that wherever we are right now is where we're supposed to be. So as you find your Gomukhasana here, breathing into your arms and shoulders, sitting up tall, keeping your hips even, stretching your hip sockets, your hip flexors, getting into those muscles. Breathing as you stretch here. Gently release your hands from each other or from the strap, releasing your legs, straightening them out. And come now to lying on your back. Hug your knees in towards your chest for a moment. If you'd like to rock gently from side to side just to massage out your lower back on the floor, then you can do so. If that's uncomfortable, just stay still and hug those knees inward. Breathing as you hug in your shins. And now, grab the outer edges of your feet and flex your feet as you bend your knees in towards your chest, coming into happy baby. Straightening your heels up towards the sky, still hugging your bent knees inward, trying to keep that low back on the floor. And breathing into this pose, getting even deeper into your hips now. Relaxing here. Slowly release your hands from your feet, hugging your shins in towards your chest one more time. Apanasana. If you'd like to gently rock from side to side, massaging your lower back on the floor. Once again, you can do so or just stay still here. Breathe and hug your knees in. Set your feet on the floor, pointing your knees up towards the sky. Your feet are about a few inches away from your hips. You're still lying on your back. Take both of your knees, keep your feet on the floor, and just drop them over to the right. As your knees are to the right, look over to the left with your upper body, just coming into a gentle twist of the spine. Stay here, relax, and feel your spine twisting around all the way from your tailbone, up your spine, through your neck, through the crown of your head. Stay here for one more deep breath. And then slowly bring your knees back up to the center and drop your knees to the left now, keeping your feet where they are. Just twisting your lower body to the left and then look over to the right, looking over your right shoulder. Just coming into a gentle twist in the opposite direction. And remaining here for a few deep breaths. Gently bring your knees back up and straighten your legs. Look back up towards the ceiling. Close your eyes. Having your legs relaxed out. Turn your palms up towards the ceiling. Begin to deepen your breath, coming inside your body. Focus on your breathing now. Allowing your focus to come to your inhales as your belly rises and your exhales as your belly falls. taking note of where your breath is in your body today. Do you feel it more in your stomach, in your chest, in your back, in your throat, in your nose? Where do you feel the breath? Where is it most prominent? Don't try and shift anything around if it's not in a place where you feel it should be. Just make a note of where it is and relax, just focusing on it as an observer. Stay here for a few more deep breaths in this way, just observing. Begin to bring slight motion back into your body by moving your hands, your feet, arms, and legs, just gently and softly, waking yourself back up to your outer body. When you feel ready, roll onto the right side of your body and rest there with your arm underneath your head for support. Use your hands to help you and come up to a seated position. Cross your shins in front of you, bring your hands to your knees, and sit up tall. Close your eyes. Take one deep in breath and one deep out breath. Say thank you to yourself for doing yoga today and taking the time out that you need to relax and have a healthy body and mind. Take one more deep breath. Bring your hands to meet at the center of your chest. Bow your head to your fingertips. Namaste.